Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever been there? It's super late, you're absolutely exhausted, you know you should be asleep, but you're not. You're scrolling or watching something, just refusing to let the day end. If that sounds even a little bit familiar, well, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to decode this secret little rebellion against the clock. So let's start by just diving into that feeling. That very specific, and let's be honest, very common feeling of being caught between what your body needs, sleep, and what your mind is desperately craving. It is such a strange, modern paradox, isn't it? Your body is practically screaming for you to go to bed. Your alarm is just sitting there, waiting to go off in what feels like 5 minutes. And yet, there you are, phone in hand, that blue light on your face, and your thumb just keeps flicking up. Why on earth do we do this to ourselves?
You know, it really feels like more than just a bad habit. It feels like a choice, a conscious one. It's like you're refusing to hit the off switch, not just on your phone, but on your entire day. You're actively pushing back against tomorrow, trying to stretch out these last few moments for as long as you can. Because that's what it's really all about, right? These hours, they just feel different. They feel like they belong only to you after a whole day of belonging to your boss, your family, your to-do list, everyone else. You're not just wasting time here. You're on a mission to steal some of it back.
Okay, and this is the crucial turning point. This is where we need to change how we think about this. What if I told you this has nothing to do with a failure of self-control? What if it's not about being lazy at all? Turns out, it actually has a name: revenge bedtime procrastination. Let's just break that down for a sec. You're sacrificing a need, sleep, for a deep craving, which is leisure and a sense of control. And the revenge part? Oh, that's the best part. That's you quietly getting back at a day that gave you zero time for yourself. This is where we stop blaming ourselves. We tell ourselves we just have poor self-control, that we're lazy, or that it's just a bad habit we need to break. But the reality, it is so much deeper than that. This isn't a failure. It's a quest for freedom. It's your soul literally rebelling to reclaim what it's lost. So let's go a little deeper on this idea of rebellion, because, this isn't happening in a vacuum. It is a direct reaction to the pressures of our world, this always-on, hustle-harder culture we're all swimming in. I mean, just think about your day. Seriously, from the moment you wake up, you are on. You're an employee, you're a parent, you're a partner, a friend, you're hitting deadlines, you're running errands, you're answering to everybody. Your entire day can feel like one long, exhausting performance. This quote just nails it. A quiet, desperate rebellion. It's quiet, right? Because it happens in the dead of night when no one's watching. It's desperate because you're literally sacrificing your own health to do it. And it's your soul just fighting back for a little bit of breathing room. And that's why these late night hours feel like a sanctuary. No one needs you, no emails are pinging, no one's asking you to do anything. It's the only time all day when you are truly, completely off the clock. And man, that freedom can feel addictive. Okay, so we get it, we've defined the problem, we understand the psychology, but the big question is, what in the world do we do about it? Well, the answer, maybe surprisingly, isn't found at night, it's found during the day. So here's the puzzle we have to solve. If just trying to force yourself to sleep earlier doesn't work, because that's just treating the symptom, how do you actually get to the root of the problem? And the answer is so simple, but not always so easy. You get your nights back by taking back little pieces of your day. The goal is to make that late-night rebellion feel less necessary in the first place. So, how do we actually do this? It's really a 3-step process. First, you gotta get real about where your time is actually going. Second, you have to hunt for the little gaps, these tiny pockets of potential free time. And third, and this is the absolute game changer, you have to claim that time for yourself with zero apologies. So what does unapologetic solitude even look like? We are not talking about booking a spa day, okay? It can be incredibly small. It's a 10-minute walk where you leave your phone behind. It's putting on headphones and just listening to one single song all the way through without multitasking. It's just sitting with your coffee for 5 minutes before the chaos of your inbox takes over. They're tiny, deliberate acts of freedom. You see, the whole point of all of this is to lower the stakes. If you can sprinkle these little moments of you time throughout your day, the night starts to lose its power as your only safe haven. It just becomes a time for rest again, not a battleground for your freedom. And I want to be perfectly clear. This is not another productivity hack. This is not about trying to squeeze more work into your day. In fact, it's the total opposite. It's about recognizing that these moments of doing nothing are actually essential. This is an act of self-preservation in a world that wants every single minute from you. So, as we wrap this up, I'm just going to leave you with one question to think about. This isn't about changing your entire life overnight. It's about finding one small pocket, one single moment. So where will you find your little sanctuary tomorrow?